While numerous factors determine the economic standing of a city, the most visual indication of growth is the number of infrastructural developments. Kenya being one of the leading construction hubs in the sub-Saharan Africa, the BMI research shows that mega infrastructural developments in Kenya will help boost future growth of the country's construction industry. So in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing with you top 5 major ongoing projects here in Kenya yet to be completed, and I believe the projects will be completed by the new government. If you're new here, please consider subscribing to the channel, like the video, share the video to your friends, and for my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to support me. Yeah, I really don't take it for granted. I really appreciate. So stay tuned, let's do this. So the following are the ongoing mega projects in Kenya yet to be completed by the new government. Number 1, we have the Conda Technology City. Conda Technology City is one of the top ongoing major projects in Kenya. The Smart City project is coming up in the eastern part of the country. The project is part of the country's Vision 2030 blueprint and is expected to generate about 17,000 direct high-value jobs and further 68,000 indirect jobs once complete. The $14.5 billion project, which is located 64 kilometers south of the capital city, which is Nairobi, is modeled around the US Silicon Valley, hence the name the African Silicon Savannah. It targets business process outsourcing, software development, data centers, disaster recovery centers, call centers, light manufacturing industries, and research institutions. My number 2 mega ongoing project here in Kenya is the Nairobi Expressway. I know most people watching this video have probably heard of Nairobi Expressway or have driven through it, but for the few who don't know, this is a 27-kilometer road linking Jomo Kenyatta International Airport to the Nairobi CBD through Waiyaki Way all the way to James Gishuru roundabout. The road is one of the most successful projects in Kenya, constructed by the CRBC, the China Roads and Bridge Corporation, under a public-private partnership basis. It was officially opened in June 2022. But according to me, the constructions of this road is not yet 100% complete. The old Uhuru Highway, Mombasa Road, Waiyaki Way are in bad shape and they really need to be done. What do you think, guys? Let's have a conversation down below. Let me know what you think the new government should do to make the old road as good as the Nairobi Expressway. Comes our number 3 ongoing project in Kenya, which is the Labset Corridor Program.
Labset, the multimodal infrastructure program integrating roads, railways and pipelines in Kenya, South Sudan and Ethiopia, is the single largest project of its nature in East Africa. It connects the 3 countries with Central Africa and beyond, enhancing trade and logistics and giving Ethiopia and South Sudan unfettered access to the 32 berths in Lamu Port. The project takes off at Lamu Port, extending to Isiolo via Garissa, branching to Moyale, the Ethiopian border, and to Nakodok, the South Sudanese border. It is a huge undertaking. The 738-kilometer Isiolo-Lokicha-Nakodok corridor to the border with South Sudan has already begun, while the oil pipeline from Juba to Lamu is a godsend for South Sudan. It will give it direct access to the global oil playing field, creating job opportunities and stimulating enterprise for the people of South Sudan. Apart from the trunk infrastructure, the project includes international airports, resort cities, special economic zones, industrial parks, mineral exploration, and free trade areas to generate and harness economic and business activities for the corridor. It is an investor's dream, fully backed by governments in the 3 countries and embedded in Kenya's Vision 2030, a crucial de-risking step for investors. In design and implementation, the 3 countries have also ensured sound environmental standards and utmost security of life and property. land acquisition and investments are secure, not only by governments but also by the enthusiasm of the populations. As a development trigger, Labset will impact the livelihoods of more than 250 million people. For South Sudan, it will consolidate the peace process in the country and build a solid foundation for sustainable growth. For Ethiopia, which has already invested in a 6-lane expressway between the Addis Ababa and Mojo section of the corridor, Labset will enhance the current bold political and economic reforms in the country. Kenya estimates that the core Labset projects will inject between 2 to 3% of the GDP into the economy and 8 to 10% of the country's GDP through attracted and generated investments. In Labset, the African Union's vision of a peaceful, prosperous and fully integrated continent by 2063 has found fulfillment.
The fourth major ongoing project is the Kenyan Standard Gauge Railway, commonly known as the SGR. Kenya is building a 969-kilometer standard gauge railways from Mombasa to Malaba at a cost of $9.2 billion. This has been billed as one of the largest and most ambitious transport infrastructure projects in Africa. Phase 1 of the project spans 472 kilometers from Mombasa to Nairobi, and it has been completed at a cost of $3.27 billion, while Phase 2A from Nairobi to Naivasha, which is 120 kilometers, was constructed at a cost of $1.5 billion. The railway line is expected to move to Kisumu all the way to Malaba at a cost of $3.7 billion. Do you think this will be made possible by the Kenyan new government? Let's have a conversation down below. According to me, I'm really having high hopes that all these projects will be complete soon. And our fifth project is the dualling of the Kenol-Isiolo Road. Dualling of the Kenol-Isiolo Road got a great boost in July 2020 when the 16 billion Kenya shillings Kenol-Marua part of the road scheme started. The 219-kilometer highway is set to be developed in 2 phases. Phase 1 being the Kenol-Marua, which is 84 kilometers and is at 85% complete. And then the second phase, which is the Marua-Isiolo, 135 kilometers long. Yeah, the whole project is anticipated to be complete by the end of 2023. So apart from that, I think I've just mentioned 5 of the ongoing projects which are yet to be complete, but these are not the only projects yet to be complete. Yeah, we still have the dualling of the Eastern Bypass, which is also not yet 100% complete. So I think some of these projects will be completed by the new government. I also have another project that I think it stalled or it never started. Yeah, this is a private project, but most of my viewers have been asking me to at least show you or maybe tell you what happened about the project. This is none other than the Pinnacle Towers, spearheaded by 2 large Dubai-based investors, the Harsh Petroleum and the White Lotus. The project, which never broke ground, was to be located in Upper Hill, a fast-growing financial hub in Nairobi. The 900-feet twin Pinnacle Towers was to have 70 floors, including 45 floors of Hilton Hotel, 20 floors of offices, 200 residential houses, 3 floors of basement parking, a gaming zone, 3 floors of luxury mall, helipad, and Africa's highest viewing deck. The whole project was supposed to cost a total of $200 million. And unfortunately, these projects never broke ground. What do you think happened to the Pinnacle Towers? Was there a disagreement between the investors? If there's anyone out there who knows what happened, just leave a comment down below. Allow me guys to call it a day. This is where I'm going to end the video for today. I hope you found the video helpful. If you did, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. I really need your support, okay? Subscribe, like, share. Have a blessed evening. Till next time. Bye-bye.